that since November 25th, both Riddick and Mike Smith actually have the same save percentage. And I think it was just around the league average.
Yeah, Smith turned it up. Riddick cooled down a bit, and they met in the middle. Yeah,
and I think that really Riddick has made some big saves, but he's just an okay goalie.
True.
He might get better with age, but right now he's just okay. And Smith, his problem is he can't play a heavy workload. You can see him get tired. So really, I think if I'm going into the playoffs with these two goalies, that's my area of concern.
The biggest difference that I've seen them, putting them having the same numbers. We have big save Dave and big let in Smith, as in when big times come around.
Yeah, that is true, and it makes a difference making the timely save.
The timely save, yeah.
So, next game, would you go back to Riddick?
I think so. Penguins.
Yeah,
definitely. I mean, have they done back-to-back Smith lately? It's been quite a while.
Yeah, I think the last time was in Boston, and he struggled in the second game. Yeah. So, yeah, I given that point, I agree with you. You got to go to Riddick. Smith needs the rest time in between starts.
Pittsburgh, last time they met, it was the 9-1 debacle, and Flames turned it around to go on a 4 or 5 game win streak after.
So what do you think? Do you think playing the Penguins will spark the Flames again to get back on track?
I hope so. I foresee it happening. Just getting ignited. Well, I mean, will it take for the Penguins to crush us?
It could be.
To get ignited.
Well, that's the thing. If we win, or even if they crush us, we can say that'll kickstart us again. And speaking of Penguins, an ex-Penguin had a little bit of a dental problem.
Oh, yes. A former current Flame.
A current Flame, former Penguin.
Yeah, if you guys didn't see, go back and watch that Vancouver game where Neil takes a stick right to the chomps.
Man, I thought it was snow spraying at first.
I thought it was spit. And then I think Louis DeBrusk pipes in, those are chiclets.
I know, and the crazy thing was they were kind of sweeping the teeth together.
Yeah, I know.
And no one wanted to touch them. And then the linesman barehanded and picked them up. Did you see that?
That's not that gross.
Barehanded, like some random dude's teeth?
What's he go grab a poo bag?
Yeah, get a glove.
They're just teeth.
I don't know.
They're fake teeth.
That is true, but they're in someone's mouth. If it was me and a colleague at work got hit in the mouth and his teeth were on the carpet, I'm not barehanding the teeth.
I'm not even touching the teeth, to be honest with you. What does he need them? Are they going to put them back in his mouth?
Yeah.
Really? No, not just get new teeth?
Well, were they fake teeth or were they real teeth that were like fastened somehow?
Refastened. Yeah. I don't know. I'm no dentist.
Me neither. But I think they said he's lost his teeth like 5 times.
Yeah, I heard that too. So if they're lost, they got to be fake teeth.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy.
Someone never picked up the originals.
I couldn't imagine that. Have you lost teeth ever?
No, I played, 10, 12 years hockey, got all my teeth.
How many years were non-birdcage?
Man, maybe only like 2. I had a cage most of the time.
Yeah, so that's going to be a big factor.
That's the difference maker right there.
I coached with someone who lost a tooth. Our buddy Kyle.
Poor Kyle.
We were coaching and we went on a tournament to Medicine Hat. And we got advice. One of the other assistant coaches, his girlfriend, was from the area and said, whatever you do, leave the bar before 1:30. Because after 1:30, all the fights will break out. And so we took the kids and we coached the games, whatever. And of course, Saturday night we went to the bar. And it was like around 1:30 and our assistant coach was like, yeah, he was like, guys, we gotta go. Maggie said there's gonna be lots of fights, and we just were like,
yeah, right.
Yeah, like buzz off kind of thing. And Kyle was just leaning back against the bar, literally doing nothing. And some random dude ran up to him and punched him in the face. And one of his teeth split in half.
Yeah, chipped tooth. They had to remove it, put a new one in.
No, he was lucky. The punch broke the tooth below, like even the nerves. So he actually didn't even feel anything. But he was so angry, he threw the tooth into the crowd.
Fuck.
But then he went to the dentist, and he had dental plan at work, and they did some type of mold thing, and it looked like a normal tooth. So he got lucky that way.
Dentists are good.
Yeah, dentists are good. But that's growing up, most times everyone wears a birdcage playing hockey, so there weren't that many tooth losing incidents in minor hockey.
You know Casey Baydock?
Yeah.
He got his teeth knocked out. It was in high school. He was telling us about it. It was in like a game. Fuck, I might even been at the game, but some guy took a cheap shot, pushed him right in the boards. Had to get like 3 or 4 teeth replaced.
Oh, man.
Sucks, man. Losing the teeth at a young age. Part of the game, though.
Yeah.
All right, before me, the mascot, let me tell you about the game I was at, San Jose home game. It was Harvey the Hound's birthday, and as we know, he is the oldest mascot.
Well, he's the original, yeah, and one of the oldest.
So they had on the jumbo
how
screen. What'd you say, 72 when he started?
I don't remember.
30 years?
We'll say anyways.
30. It was a round number, 25, 30.
Yeah, okay.
I'm pretty sure 25. So they had the mascots in the league on the big screen showing happy birthdays and signs because mascots can speak. And his birthday present, can you guess what it was?
I want to say like a mini motorcycle or something.
A giant drum. It was awesome. They got it installed somewhere on the concourse, and it was weird. It's huge. It's like about 2 meters, 2 meters circumference. And, I don't know, it was built specially for him. They brought it in. It looks nice, but it sits there stationary, and there are seats around. And can you imagine sitting beside the seat?
So it's not in the concourse. It's in the bowl.
Yeah, it's in the main stadium part.
Okay, in the bowl.
In the bowl area.
Okay, and is it like he's hammering like this kind of thing?
Well, yeah, I mean, he had two of his little hammers, and, he was trying to do it at first, dun, 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 but it was very good, so he just switched to one. But he's got this massive drum, and yet he's using these small little hammers. He needs to get one of those big ones and go.
Yeah. Well, maybe he'll upgrade.
Yeah,
next birthday, he'll get a larger mallet. All right, but since we brought up mascots, let's go do Meet the Mascot.
Let's meet him. Hello.
Yes, welcome to a very special edition of Meet the Mascot. Mm-hmm. This week we travel to Quebec City.
Wait a minute. Quebec doesn't have a team?
But they did. This is the second part. Last time we did Meet a Mascot, we went to Colorado. And today we will look at the history. When Quebec City hosted Rendezvous 1987, an alteration of the All-Star game to include the Soviet national team, the Nordiques became the first NHL team to employ a costume mascot when Bada Boom, a fuzzy, roly-poly, Muppet-esque creature resembling a big blue seal. He began entertaining fans at the Colisée with his bizarre dance routines. Bada Boom was created for Rendezvous, but created such a following that the Nordiques made it a permanent fixture at home games. He remained the official mascot of the team until their relocation to Colorado at the conclusion of the 1995 season.
Colorado wanted nothing to do with him. It was all French-Canadian.
Yeah, definitely.
There was no transition. What would Colorado do with this seal?
I don't know. I thought he looked awesome. I would want to keep him just for his whole getup and look.
Yeah, it was cool. But originally, you had it that he was a big beaver.
I read somewhere he's a big blue beaver.
Is it he's mistaken for beaver sometimes?
I don't know if his anthropomorphic roots were clearly defined. Was he a seal? Was he a walrus? Was he a beaver? But he was... personally, I think he's like the cure to gritty.
Though it looks like his jersey rides up the back of his head like he's being jerseyed. But he is wearing a helmet too.
I appreciate that. One of my beefs with mascots is they don't have any hockey roots. And the fact that he's wearing a 1980s Cooper hockey helmet, he kind of looks like a hockey player.
A seal that plays. He's used to the ice.
Exactly.
He's pretty cool.
If I'm voting for mascots to come from retirement and replace existing mascots, I would petition for Bada Boom to rejoin the league.
Yeah. Who should they replace him? We'll see at the end of the series of Meet to Mascot who Bada Boom can step up.
Okay, but so far we've done the Pacific Division completely.
Arizona was the worst.
You think... Yeah, I think Bada Boom would fit in good in Arizona.
A seal in Arizona?
He's a random blue creature.
He's not blue, he's gray. He's seal color.
Bluey gray. But yeah, maybe he'll fit into...
Oh, no, you're right, though. Like, his body's blue, but his head is gray.
Oh.
It doesn't make much sense.
It's Bada Boom.
Bada Boom. Was that the name of the strip joint in, what was that series?
No, I think that was Bada Bing, maybe.
No, I think it was Bada Booms.
I don't think so.
The Bang, you're right. It was Bada Bing.
Yeah, close though. Okay, let's do some onside, offside.
All right.
And let's see if it's onside.
Well, let's have a look at the replay.
To me, that's offside. Here's the verdict.
Yeah, that's going to be offside.
It was close. No, it wasn't.
Okay. Do you want to explain to everyone how this works?
All right. The onside, offside. I will read a statement, comment, expression,
event,
and then we'll ask, was that onside or offside?
Okay, so the first one, this is an event that happened this last week. Malkin did some reckless stick swinging. I think he hit someone in the head or nicked them in the head, but he didn't get full contact. But it was a pretty reckless stick swing.
Was there a nick? I saw the video footage and there's no indication of contact.
I also watched it, and I think he glanced off. There was slight contact.
Was there a scar?
No, there was no contact in the face, but I do think his stick kind of like grazed the helmet.
Yeah.
But the conclusion was he only got one game.
Only?
Well, that's the question. Is the one game suspension onside or offside?
It's onside. Definitely. And this brings out even deeper question about, humanity.
Getting into deep human motivations.
Human nature. So Malkin, in frustration, whipped around with the stick carelessly, with probably intention. He was mad, maybe he just wanted to hit him or something. So the intention was there. And if that connected, that would have been done some damage. But it didn't. So how much should we punish him by? Should we go by his intentions or outcomes? Because the outcome was not that much.
And you're saying one game because the outcome was okay.
Well, how hard do you punish what people's intentions are?
Well, if you look at civilization and law, there's murder and there's attempted murder. And obviously there's a different penalty for the two. But I'm saying one game is offside because even though he shouldn't get like 20 games,